Hey guys, welcome back to Evony with Genghis on server 68. So just wanted to have a follow-up on some of these suspended accounts and communication with Evony. So far it seems pretty vague. Some people send me some screenshots. This one's a little different, a little more specific. I've also seen another one in my comments section. Someone claims that Evony told them they have an algorithm. Basically, if you attack the same city too many times, they will deem that as resource trading, and then they'll do some sort of suspension or ban or take confiscation of resources, something like that. So it triggers something. Now, that's not what happened with Miss Genghis's account. So she was only transferring resources, trading for stamina, so way bills and paying taxes. So completely different, and she got punished. Now, I don't know if it was the previous owner who maybe did something in the past, but so did the person who was sending stamina and receiving resources. So not quite sure what's going on there. So a lot of inconsistencies. This is what someone else has said has happened. So, hey, Evony, please be specific on why you banned all those accounts. What did they do? And the person screenshots the account bans, so Evony will know, because they do speak a different language. Most of their stuff's in Chinese and translated, I think. So now they know this is about the suspended accounts, not the resource confiscation accounts. Your account was determined to be involved in resource transactions, so relevant penalties have been imposed and cannot be retracted. It is advised that trading in resources for other players is against our terms of service. For your reference, please check. You shall not rent, lease, sell, trade, gift, bequeath, or otherwise transfer account or any virtual features associated. You shall not access or use an account that has been rented, leased, sold, traded, gifted, bequeathed, it might be bequeathed, or otherwise transferred from the account creator. We are hoping for your understanding. So, again, very vague, and it seems like they're being very selective in who they're punishing. I'd like to hear if anyone who actually spent money on their account got punished. It seems like Evony did a crackdown on alts, and it's possible. Now, the person who said that Evony said if there's too many attacks against a specific account, they'll be punished. I haven't seen an actual customer service report like this. All I've seen is the person typed that in my comment section. So take that for what it's worth. Not saying the guy's a liar, just saying that when there's screenshots, it means more. Now, I know in All-Stars, Evony has an algorithm to find cheaters, and it's basically if 1/3 of the person's attacks or defenses come from one person, they look into the reports. So maybe that's what's going on here. So maybe something that people can do, because I know they're not going to get rid of alts, right? It's just difficult. And if this is true that they're using an algorithm, I guess people can maybe make deals with other people and trade alts. So, hey, you hit mine this time, I'll hit yours. How many resources do you want? That sort of stuff. Because it's going to make it very, very hard to get to K40 without spending a lot or waiting a long, long time to be able to accumulate those resources if Evony's actually going to crack down on alts. So that's how I interpret all of that. Oh no, I'm going to miss a Ymir 3. Really like these things. These are great bosses to be attacking, but there does not seem to be any shortage of rallying. Not quite sure what to make of it, those emails from Evony. Not sure if that's just a one-time, like, hey, and then they're going to do this sort of every couple months or whatever, but or if they're going to be on the ball and every time someone loots an alt, the next morning expect some sort of email. Usually they do it in mass, just like they did, so I would expect it'll be at intervals, like every 3 months, every 2 months, every month, every 6 months, every year, that they go through the patterns and they send emails and confiscate or suspend. They usually wouldn't just do a check right away, but they might do another quick one right now, because scaring people with the resource confiscation, then everybody is like, hey, got to get my resources out. And then maybe they check again. Who knows? But also another thought I've had on this whole thing is Evony has really, really gone out of their way to make resources available in the game. So if you look at these new bosses, like you look at the Cerebruses and all the speeds they provide, like this is a lot of speeds, and I feel like they might have secretly lowered these. I feel like there was more in these Cerebrus 3s. Was that not a 24-hour speed up? Maybe I'm wrong. But then you look at these Ymirs, and this is just a level 1. And it has 250k of each and 4 refined. So that's better than a level 1 Turtle or Witch or Warlord or Golem. And then you look at the high levels, like a Super, 2.2 million of each, 13 refines. Look at the top one, 2.5 of each, 15 refines. The level 3, 2 million. So Evony is going out of their way. And then these double coupons, of course, right? So where are they? Right here. So Evony is going out of their way to provide a lot of in-game resources and speed ups. So it is possible they're doing a crackdown and enforcing their rules. I guess time will tell, but I do think that will ruin the game, because Evony does have to keep in mind the free-to-pay players do contribute a lot to the social atmosphere of the game. So if those people start to quit, it's going to hurt the game and make it for the coiners to not want to play. Plus, who are they going to attack, right? Like, that is part of the game. It is a war game. So if you don't have the free-to-play, less serious people dropping bubble once in a while for the excitement of the attack, and then Battlefield becomes more difficult and all that sort of stuff, I just think that it kills the game. And then coiners will just say, you know what, I found a new game that will accept my money. Like, I know people who've spent tens of thousands, even 100,000 over a couple years on these games. And if they're going to be punishing those people, those aren't the type of people who are like going to take this easy. You know, like when you invest that much, you kind of feel like a stakeholder in the game. Like, my opinion should matter. So if Evony's not going to listen to those people, and they are tempting them with these double coupons. So yeah, you think you're not going to spend? Well, here's this. Don't spend and fall behind. That's basically what they're saying. So we shall see where all of this goes. Let me know if you have any other replies from customer service. Still waiting on mine. This is Genghis, server 68. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.